Welcome to the Family Book Club podcast with Elizabeth Samsetti.
Hi there, everyone. You're welcome to the Family Book Club. My name is Elizabeth Samsetti. You can see I'm not alone today. I have a very special guest, Mrs. Ladi Felix. Ladi, it's good to have you here.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes. All right. So we have a very interesting topic to talk about today on the Family Book Club. The title is "Your Child is Not Your Friend." Yes. I know. Like, one would be wondering, what is she saying? How can you say that my child is not my friend? And even as we discuss it and we talk about it, I would like to have your opinion. I would like you to share your opinion with us, whatever it is that you think about this topic. You can agree and disagree. You mustn't necessarily agree with everything that we say, but we are going to say it, analyze it, and dissect it the way we feel it's right. Okay? Yes, I said your child is not your friend. How is your child not your friend? What makes your child not to be your friend? Yes, we, as a parent, or rather as parents, it is good that we have our children very close to us, all right? It is good that we have a very cordial relationship with our children. And like we always say, this is from the onset as infants. You get very close to your children. You don't even have to wait until they are teenagers or they are adults before you begin to make them your friend. So you have to, as they grow from one stage to another, you get close to them, have them trust you, and they'll be able to confide in you, come and ask for your counsel and advice, all right, from the onset. Okay, so it is good, yes, that you have such a relationship. They should be able to come to you to tell you anything. Yes, that's what we preach, and that is what is right. But the aspect I'm looking at when I say your child is not your friend is that your child cannot be your bestie. Because I hear a lot of women say, exactly, my child is my bestie, my child is my best friend. What is a best friend? Who do you consider a best friend? A best friend should be somebody that you relate with on the same level. You know, somebody that can really understand you at the same, like on the same age with you. Not your child. Your child is definitely not up to your age, all right, and does not have the kind of experience that you have. So making your child your best friend, I think it's not right. So, Ladi, I don't know what you have to say about that.
I think thinking about
First, do you agree or disagree?
I agree. I agree with my reasons.
Okay, let's
I
hear
agree
them.
with my reasons. Well, I'm also a parent.
Yes,
I have 3 beautiful girls. The oldest is 16,
right.
and I'm really getting to know them, getting to try to be there for them and have this difficult conversation, especially with the oldest now.
Right.
But like you said, I feel even in the process of trying to be her own best friend, I feel like she cannot be my best friend.
Right.
Okay, because just like you rightly say, there are so many things that I, as a parent, am not supposed to share with her at a level. Yes, at her level. I feel she may not understand, or I might be tampering with her mindset.
Yes.
I might be tampering with some of the things that her innocent mind does not even know already.
Right.
But I am supposed to be opened to receive everything she tells me, try as much as possible to be a friend to her. She can call me her best friend.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I
But
should,
you
yes,
cannot call her.
I cannot call her my best friend.
Yes.
Except like, oh, you're my good friend, you're my friend, I love you, I care for you. But when it comes to, like you say, what 2 best friends do, there's a limit to what I can do with her.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why I said I agree with that.
Okay.
I
So
really do.
there is something I want to quickly read out. In the therapy world, there is a term called differentiation. Okay, differentiation is at its roots is the ability to become different from your parents by thinking and acting in ways that are uniquely you. All right. When families fail to differentiate, the result is often a mother-daughter dynamics that is unbalanced. You see, every child is meant to live, allowed to live a life to discover themselves. By the time, if a mother or a father, this can happen. It can be the man, it can be a father that has drawn the child so close that it's like, okay, it's my pal, it's my best friend, and the father will lead the boy astray, because, like you have rightly said, there are things that as parents we shouldn't share with our children, because their brain has not developed yet. It's not mature enough to take some of the things that you may want to tell them, like emotional things that makes you emotional, things that weigh you down. By the time, even like I will always say that if a mother or a father or a parent is making their child their best friend, there's something is already going wrong in the marriage.
Wow.
Because at home, in the house, a man is supposed to be the wife's best friend. The woman is supposed to be the husband's best friend. So if it gets to that level where you're already like calling your child your best friend, there's something is going wrong already with the couple. If you get to a stage where the mother is telling, of course, things are happening, maybe they don't have such a cordial relationship with couple, that's the both parents, and the woman comes as far, considering the daughter to be her best friend, crying all the time, lamenting, oh, your father did this, your father did that, say what he did to me, say what he said to me, and he maltreats me, I don't like. Then the child will begin to see and think that is how men are. That's where you see that sometimes they will tell you, I've met a couple of young girls that say, I don't want to get married. I said, what do you mean by that? If your parents did not get married and they were not married and they had you, how would you have been here today? I try to find out why they make such statements. So if you make your daughter or your son your bestie or your BFF, and you begin to confide to the extent that you tell them things that are very private, and they cannot dissect it, understand it very well, it mentally it will affect them mentally. It will affect them mentally, and imagine a situation where the daughter will even begin to be moody and feel bad, like, oh, my mother is going through so much. She will feel she's helpless. She begins to ingest it so much that she feels she cannot help, and before you know it, she will begin to be moody. She will not be free because she feels the home front, something is ongoing. Her mother is not happy, or the father is not happy.
I think that parenting, like we were talking earlier on, parenting is a very big role.
It is.
I mean, people should intentionally prepare for parenting. Right. You don't just go into parenting by mistake.
Right.
As much as possible.
Yeah.
You should prepare, because sometimes some of the things that hit at us, we are not even ready for them. So like this topic we are discussing now, I know that a lot of people will want to frown at it, but let's even look at it very well. Okay. I was watching a film. I think it was a clip or so, where the father of there's a couple, they had a son, and the son was at his teenage age, and of course the father was trying to get close to the son. This kind of my best friend. They will sit down, talk, watch movie together, have fun together, even without the mother. So I feel the father at that point was just trying to get very close to the son for whatever reason he has. But unfortunately, the relationship went to the extent that they were watching porn together. He will allow the son sit with him, they will watch pornography together, and you know what happens? Before you know, they started wanting to practice on each other. It was quite a very sad sight. The father was practicing on the son was practicing on the father without the knowledge of the mother. This continued until the son grew very matured enough to now not be able to find love anywhere other than his father. The father now became his love, only love. And so they happen to continue to just do within themselves what they are not supposed to do within themselves. And we got to a point, the father realized that, see, I've actually damaged this boy's life. Because the boy could not do that father. And now that the father is older, he's beginning to see that I've really done more harm than good to this boy. And he couldn't get the boy to stop what he was doing and all that. And well, the long and short of the story is that the father had to kill himself. He had to just kill himself, and So this I'm saying this to actually, bring out the point that you can be so close to your child without bringing in some limits or boundaries, and then you think that you are doing good to the child instead you are damaging.
Or you think you are protecting the child
Yes.
from outside danger.
Exactly.
Right?
Meanwhile, what you are doing is damaging his mindset. What he's supposed to know is now. What he's supposed to know maybe in 5 years' time is now knowing it now when he's not
When
ready.
it's not prepared for
Yes,
it,
and he's not
the
ready.
brain cannot carry it.
Exactly. So I'm really of the opinion that parents should be close to their children.
Yes.
Close enough
Oh yes.
for the children to say, oh, I can go to my father anytime, whatever happened, whatever day and all that. But as parents, we should be careful what we tell our children. Right? The position we put them in so that they don't get to, even as mature children, they now get to, have this kind of mindset that.
Yeah, that's right. You've heard it all. So parents, mothers, fathers, leave your children out of it. Get that position of a bestie or a BBF or a BFF. Look for someone else. Keep it for someone else, not your children. Allow your children to grow. Allow them go out there and make mistakes. Let them experience life. It's a gradual thing. It's not automatic. If you start making them your besties and your confidants, and you begin to tell them things that are emotional, your emotional torment and torture, and you begin to tell them, they will not be able to carry it. It will be too much weight for them because of their age, because they are tender, maybe as teenagers or even young adults, for them to carry. All right. So please don't bring down their let them start developing their mental health challenges, conditions at an early age, because this can lead to that. All right. So please let's learn to watch over our children. Don't misquote us or misunderstand us. We are not saying parents should not be close to their children. Yes, a child should be able to say my dad is my best friend or my mom is my best friend. But no, shouldn't be the parents, the father or the mother should not take their child as their best friend. We are not saying don't have a relationship with them. Do have a relationship with them. Get as close to them as possible. But that position of best friend, give it to someone else so that you will not make them start overwhelm them with emotions at an early age. The emotions that they don't really understand. Thank you so much, Nadi.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, don't forget to leave a comment on our comment section and let us know your opinion and your views on this topic. I'll see you in my next episode. My name is Elizabeth Samson.
Welcome to the Family Book Club podcast with Elizabeth Samsetti.